Hello, YouTube. You are tuned in to the Caddy Talk 101 show. Please make sure you go ahead and hit that thumbs up when you come through the building. All right, I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I just want to get into this situation that happened with T.I. and his son. I think it was Sunday night. You guys make sure you hit that like button when you come through. All right, so if you guys follow me from Facebook, you see what I titled this, the failure of two-parent households, and this is why I say that. All two-parent households don't always produce the best children. We have situations like this King situation. If you guys remember, I don't know if you guys even watched the reality show that they had. But King came out and said he wasn't even living at home with his parents when that show was being taped. They say that they used to go and pick King up and they'll bring him, to the house so they could film. Then he went right back to his grandmother's house. So King wasn't even living in the house with them when Family Hustle was even recorded. So I'm looking at this situation like this. I believe T.I. tried to guide him in a sense, and he tried to be that father, to guide him and teach him certain things that a man's supposed to. But I think what stood in the way were the women around them stood in the way of T.I. properly being a father. And I'm gonna show you guys an example of that. All right, I see a few people in the building. You guys make sure you go ahead and hit that like button when you come through. Make sure you share it out to your Facebook. Get this message out, okay? All right, I hope you guys can hear this. I'm going to go ahead and play this. But this is basically like a flashback type of clip. I want you guys to watch this. I'm going to let it play straight through.
Comes with school, the king definitely needs.
That's part of the journey. You can't do it for him. His mama can't do it for him. His mama can't do it for him. Neither can I.
I don't think Tip realizes that King is really serious about creating music. I mean, we want all our kids to get out there and do what they do. But as a parent, you're torn because you want to make sure they keep their ass in school and get good grades.
I'm fighting for what I want, and I'm trying to get it.
Keep fighting, young man. Keep fighting. Ain't gonna do nothing but make a man out you.
Don't cry.
What is you still trying to coddle him for? Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do.
I want to make a name for myself.
You gonna make a name for yourself. You gonna make a name. Let him do what he doing. Don't try to stop him.
Quit babying him. Let him go through it.
There's a certain structure and discipline that comes with school the king definitely needs.
That's part of the journey. You can't do it for.
Hey, shout out to the chat. What's up with your bougie Barbie? I hope you guys seen it, but I really, really, really want to take my hat off to T.I. I'm not wearing one, but I want to take it off if I did have one, because I feel like he was trying to tell him, you need to man up. You need to man up. And as you heard them, I think that was, so that was King Mother. I think it was Tiny Sister. So that was King Mother, King Auntie, and the other lady was his grandmother. So they were around there like babying him while he going through his little emotional stuff. And T.I. telling him, suck it up and be a man. See, this is the part where two-parent homes fail. And I'm going to tell you why some of the two-parent homes fail. Because you have women who are in the house with the man, but they still not allowing that man to be a man to his son. They still not allowing him to teach him, hey, life is hard. Suck it up and keep pushing. So when you have the two-parent households like this, sometimes they can still fail and raise horrible children, or they raise entitled type of children, because you got the women in the house that won't allow that man to really be a man. So every aspect that you look at, people say single parents raise the worst children. A lot of these two-parent homes are raising not so good children as well. And it's a prime example. I'm going to play this one more time, then I'm going to fast forward to the situation about the altercation. You guys make sure you hit that thumbs up if you're in the building, and thanks for your support.
for him. His mama can't do it for him. His mama can't do it for him. Neither can I.
I don't think Tip realizes that King is really serious about creating music. I mean, we want all our kids to get out there and do what they do. But as a parent, you're torn because you want to make sure they keep their ass in school and get good grades.
I'm fighting for what I want, and I'm
Well,
trying to
keep
get it.
fighting, young man. Keep fighting.
Thank you. Thank you. I was not telling him nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I don't agree with T.I. with everything. There's a few things about their past that's sketchy. But I agree with him. I stand with T.I. in this situation. I don't stand with that little boy. Because I feel like he's telling you what a man's supposed to tell his son. Keep fighting and be a man. Man up. You over there whining and crying. And let me tell y'all this too. I don't know if you guys remember, it was, let me see, this is November. So this had to be probably around September. So September, King ended up, because I didn't even know he was wanting to be a rapper. Okay, I know his father is a rapper, his mother's a singer. So that's probably where he gets his encouragement from. Right, T.I. was right. Thank you. He was right for once. Thank you. I don't agree. I don't think T.I. is the funniest when he was trying to do his comedy. But T.I. right with this situation, because I remember back when King was trying to reach out to Sexy Red, and King reached out to the baby asking about a feature. So he asking them for a feature, and they told him the price, and they like, oh, he trying to charge me too much for that feature. And you're looking at it like you entitled to something. When your daddy was telling you the right thing, you should have listened to your daddy. Maybe you would have
Ain't gonna do nothing but make a man out you.
Don't cry.
What is you still trying to coddle him for? Let the man walk off, have some time to himself, sit down, soak it up, and come up with what he need to do.
Thank you. Dude, he was telling him right. And I just feel like in every instance, you don't need to baby your boys like that. She was walking back there, he's soaking and he crying, and she patting him all on the back, baby, it's gonna be okay. And they did this. And then you gotta think back when he was doing the reality show Family Business, Family Hustle, or whatever it's called. He was like probably 13, 14 years old when they had ended up going on vacation. They had got like, I think, a log cabin, Airbnb, whatever. But he all in the hot tub, and he smoking weed, and he chilling, and he smoking this little weed. I feel like this got King to graduate high school because he wanted to quit. Oh wow, he wanted to actually quit high school. So King wanted to quit high school so he could pursue a rap career. So he did already finish high school and everything, and he's still not doing nothing with the rap thing. I just feel like T.I. was right. Okay, so y'all seen it. T.I. was telling him, let him be a man. Let the boy be a man. They didn't want to listen to the daddy, though. They didn't want to listen to T.I. Exactly. Yeah, y'all should have let him be a man. You can't just go throughout these boys' lives just babying them. So now you fast forward. Exactly. He still isn't a rapper. Thank you. He's still not a rapper. So just think, if King would have dropped out of school back then, he still wouldn't have even became a rapper. So now we fast forward just a few years down the line, and we have this. And I'm like, what in the heck? Let me see. Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, so you fast forward a few years down the line, and now we're right here. Let me go here. This situation.
I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that?
What kind of business are you standing on, sir? What kind of business are you standing on, King? Because I don't see it. I don't see the business. Where's the LLC?
Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself and your family, nigga. You embarrassing yourself.
See, T.I. trying to tell him then, you embarrassing yourself and your family. You embarrassing yourself. Man, I'm telling you, in some of these two-parent households, this is why it fails. Because you have a women like Tiny, you have, the women around them that's stopping that man from actually being a father. This is where the two-parent household fails. That's crazy. He want to be from the hood so bad. Yes, and that's what I don't understand. Why is it that you have kids who are raised in good household? Well, decent. I don't know how good it was because we weren't there. We just know it was a mother and a daddy in that household. And then you have kids like King who still want to be gangster. He still want to act like he hood and he street. And it is so not him. Okay, let me finish letting this play.
You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Hey, what is she talking about? Get out me, nigga. Man, get out me, nigga.
Well, you can't do nothing with me.
He said you can't do nothing with me. This reminded me of what this reminded me of? Oh yeah, in that movie, I think it was Boys in the Hood, where he had that dude up against the cop when the officer pulled Cuba Gooding Jr. out and said, "You think you tough? You think you tough?"
You can do with me.
I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean? Embarrassed.
Girl, I promise that was a classic moment in Boys in the Hood. You think you tough? I hate y'all black nigga. I hate my gums because they black.
Last year.
Okay, here go Charleston White. He's speaking on the situation. Y'all listen to Charleston White.
If T.I. would have kicked that boy last year, that boy wouldn't have had to jack him up today.
Thank you. If T.I. would have jacked him up a long time ago, he wouldn't be going through this today. And let me tell you this. Some people probably don't know, some people do. But the reason they end up getting into the altercation because the boy King ended up getting disrespectful with Tiny. And just remember, Tiny was always the one, you being too hard on him. Don't say that to King. King, you okay? Come give your mama a hug.
Yeah, that boy showing out at the Falcons game, embarrassing the family. This is that King little ugly. Oh, that boy got a big mouth on him. And he talk loud with them big old red, yellow lips. Oh, yeah, that boy loud in the motherfucker. Oh, yeah. He fucked the Atlanta Falcons up there disrespecting them people, hollering about he standing on business. Boy, if you don't sit your look, you bruise too easy to stand on business.
He said King too light-skinned to stand on business. He crazy.
Yeah, that little yellow motherfucker bruise too easy to stand on. Man, nigga, boy, everywhere he get touched, it turn red, purple, and blue. Man, please, that nigga, he can't stand on business that yellow. Hey, oh, nigga, please.
And then that's another thing. King, you over there tussling with your daddy. Your daddy is in his 40s, and you couldn't handle him. T.I. had you in a major chokehold. Like, if you can't, I look at it like this: if you can't handle your daddy and he in his 40s, what make you think you can get out here in the streets and handle these guys in the streets? What make you think that?
Boy, walk around looking like Edward Scissorhands in skin complexion if that boy try to stand on business. That's what happened. I told T.I. He should have kicked that boy when last year. If T.I. would have kicked that boy.
Yep, and if y'all remember when Charleston White was going up against T.I. and King was talking stuff to Charleston White was telling him, hey, you need to get your son in check. See, when you don't check them when they younger, they out of control at this age. I think the little boy probably about 19 or 20 now, I believe. Oh, that's the altercation.
Last year, that boy wouldn't have had to jack him up today. Yeah, that boy showing out at the Falcons game, embarrassing the family. This is the that king, little ugly. Oh, that boy got a big mouth on him. And he talk loud with them yellow, big old red, yellow lips. Oh, yeah, that boy loud in the motherfucker. Oh, yeah. He fucked the Atlanta Falcons up there disrespecting them people, hollering about he standing on business. Boy, if you don't sit your look, you bruise too easy to stand on business. Yeah, that little yellow motherfucker bruise too easy to stand on. Man, nigga, boy, everywhere he get touched, it turn red, purple, and blue. Man, please, that nigga, he can't stand on business that yellow. Hey, oh, nigga, please.
But yeah, he should have jacked him up a long time ago. You know, you gotta get kids together when they're young. Because when you wait till they get old, you can't properly discipline a child once they get past a certain age. And then he already said he been living with his grandmother. He haven't even been living there with y'all. So that's a great example of a two-parent household that basically failed. I mean, you just gotta. I think the two parents need to be on one accord when it comes to raising children. Y'all gotta be on one accord. Of course, there has to be one parent that plays the good cop, one parent that plays the bad cop. But at the end of the day, the whole focus needs to be telling this child, you know, the right things to do and guiding them in the right direction. But if both of them ain't on one accord, you got Tiny, oh, don't talk to him like that. You got Tiny baby in him. I mean, what can happen then? I don't know if they fail because the other kids seem cool. Yep, the other kids seem cool. And this is one thing about it too, Barbie. When you have two people who have a good amount of children, there is always going to be one bad apple in the bunch, you know. And I think that's the big reason why some people have a multitude number of children. But, you know, well, lately, it looks like the population is on a decline. I'm going to do a show about that because, you know, people been talking about the decline of people having babies. So there's been a big decline in births. But that's a big reason why people have a lot of kids. Because, I mean, just think if a family have 6, 7 kids, at least you probably gonna have just one, maybe 2 of them that ain't gonna too much be about nothing. But when you just have one child and you just have 2, I don't know. Before I forget this, look at T.I. and Tiny's son, The Money. After this live, he is an actual rapper. I heard The Money got some flow. I'm gonna look him up too. I'm gonna have to listen to some of his music. I heard The Money go hard. Yes, and that's crazy. You know, you got The Money and then Major. I heard Major is doing some good stuff. I know their daughter. She seems like she'd be depressed sometime, but I think she's probably selling stuff. He got Major flow. He's so dope. Oh, I'm gonna check him out. The Money, and then you know you have. And it's crazy like this in the family, and I don't know if you guys have siblings out there, but I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. It was, you know, 2 girls, 2 boys. I'm the youngest girl. And it's like, it's the child who always cause the most chaos, who get the most attention. And it's like, when you got that good child, a good child out of the family don't hardly get no attention. So sometimes, you know, that one troublesome child, you don't see none of their other kids in the blogs right now, but King. And it's because he causing chaos. So sometimes in families, especially when you're the youngest and you probably the quiet one, because I know like me and my brother that's just a year older than me, we were the quiet ones. And my oldest brother, oldest sister, they were like the social butterflies. And it's just like when it came to my oldest brother, he was the troublemaker out of the 4 of us. And my oldest brother is the one who got the most attention. Like, yeah, it was bad attention, but he still got it. And it's a good example because looking at King now, King causing all this chaos and he getting the most attention. Nobody in the blogs talking about none of his other kids. I need to listen to the money. I know we can't play music over here or anything like that, but I'm gonna have to take a listen to the money and see what he sound like. I hope you guys checked out the last video I did yesterday when I was speaking on Aaron Hall, the R&B singer. I ended up pulling up some lyrics from one of his hit songs back in the 90s. It was called Don't Be Afraid. And, you know, I had a lot of people commented over on Facebook. Y'all need to make sure y'all follow me, Katie Austin, over on Facebook. You need to follow me. Because, you know, we got off into the conversation talking about that situation. And, yes, y'all need to see that. Just check out my last video. But, yeah, I just feel like King needs to get his stuff together. It's always best to get your things together before you hit 25. Because let me tell you, looking at a woman who is in her early 40s, once you get up out of your 20s, man, I know people be like, oh, once you get out of junior high, life will go fast. Once you finish high school, life will go fast. Once you get out of the 20s, life really do go fast. So, I mean, any young people out there that may be listening to me, try to have your stuff together before you're 25, because when you have it, all your stuff together as far as the career you're going to have, the person or the mate that you plan on being with the rest of your life, have whatever number of kids you want to have if you established enough. I don't encourage people to have kids that they can't afford. I just remember back in the days when I used to be like around the urban areas down in the hood or whatever, you always see a person asking a girl that's 18, 19, or 17 years old, girl, when you gonna have some babies? When I can afford them. Y'all stop encouraging people just to have babies, A lot of people are just out here to reproduce and keep their DNA going in the world. But what kind of DNA do you have? Are your kids going to be under control? Are you trying to raise them to be the best productive adults that they need to be for society? Because if the answer is no, maybe you don't need to just push your DNA out into a world that's already uncivilized, no morals. You know, just try to push some good DNA. She said, exactly. I hate it when people did that, make the kids grow up too fast. Yeah, you make them grow up too fast. And then the thing about it, Barbie, a lot of them people, when they come up to you asking you when you gonna have some kids, it be a person that's living with their mama. This would be a 17, 18, 19-year-old girl that's living at home with her mama, probably working her little job at the mall, probably just got a little car. She probably used public transportation. You ask her when she gonna have a child? Man, when she can afford it, when she get out of her mama house, when she meet a husband, for crying out loud. See, one thing about it, people are always talking about the single mother stigma, but you don't talk about the things around them that caused the whole single mother era to take off. It was them old women down in the hood somewhere under the tree or sitting on the porch drinking on a glass of sweet tea and smoking a long cigarette, asking them young girls, girl, when you gonna have a baby? You ain't no woman till you became a mama. But why don't they ever say, girl, when you gonna find your husband so y'all can make a family? You ain't never heard them women say that to them little girls. And they sit up and wonder why is this single mother stuff out of control? That's why. It all started from somewhere. Exactly. They don't ever ask, how can they support you or go to school and finish? Thank you. And Barbie, they don't ever say, girl, if you had a baby, you can bring that baby around here. I babysit while you at school for a few hours. Y'all just down in the hood encouraging them girls to have kids. That was the most stupidest crap I think I can ever. It was a lot of stupid crap in the hood. That's a whole nother show. Just flashing back to some of the things that we seen growing up in our communities. It was insane. And then look at this too. not only the older women were encouraging women to have babies that they could not afford, you had those same young girls that were intrigued by the bad boys in their neighborhoods. Those were the girls, those were the boys getting all the punani. The thug outdoes, that's where that little stigma come from when they be like, the thugs got all the oh, let me share my Facebook page too. And I'm gonna share my exact page so you guys can go to it. Y'all make sure y'all add me on Facebook because a lot of stuff I post on Facebook, I usually end up making a topic out of it. Oh my God, I hope they don't get rid of my stuff for that. I don't know who had posted that dang on picture. Dang, I'm gonna have to edit that out. Oh yeah, I'm most definitely. Oh, excuse me, y'all know YouTube do not go for this stuff. I hope I stop. Shout out to those in the chat. Oh yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. Oh yes, I'm gonna most definitely put that show together, Bougie Bar, because I was just thinking I was already gonna do this situation talking about T.I. and the altercation him and his son had, and I was just looking at that because I always see people, you know. Don't get me wrong, I don't advocate for single parent homes, but I'm always be honest. Y'all know I can be honest, even if it's a situation against what I got going on. I can be honest about stuff. Okay, I'm a single mother, and I look at it like this. It would have been better if my son father was around, because my son father, hey, what's up with your urban podcast? You guys go and check out Urban Lounge podcast. He got some good shows over there too. I've been watching you. I see he just hit, I think, 3,000 subs. Congratulations on that. But I just look at a lot of the situations like, yeah, we talk about single mother in households. They're not the best. Hey, what's up with you, girl? We gotta do this. We gotta do a show. I want you to co-host on the show with me, Majestic, talking about the ill things that people used to tell us and the bad advice we got in our community. So I was looking at it like this. The same guys who was out stealing, out skipping school, probably dropped out of school in the 8th, 9th, 10th grade so they could sell sell narcotics and whatnot. Those were the same guys getting all the girls in the neighborhood. So what was going to encourage a male to want to be the best guy that he could be and get good grades if he wasn't going to be the ones getting the cat? And then let me tell you this. They push sex so much in our community. That's all a man have to look forward to if he feel like he being progressive. You pushing him and making him feel like he's not a man if he don't have a lot of women. And then you wonder why he a player. And then some girls, and I'm gonna keep it honest, on a certain standpoint, you want to see, especially when you first meet a guy, before you and him commit to each other, you want to see if it's any girls messing with him. Because if you get with a guy and it ain't no girls blowing up his phone, you don't see no girls calling, hey, or you ain't no girls reaching out to you, asking you about him on Facebook, on Instagram, you're going to be like, dang, he must be a white guy. Like, why ain't no girls talking to him? But people now, you want to fast forward as the years progress. When you get a certain age, you start looking at life differently. So you looking at things around you and the people around you, and you be thinking, dang, why they so ratchet? Why they so this? Why they so that? You had a whole community of people. Oh, she said, okay, we can do that for sure. We had a whole community of people who was pushing the degenerate stuff that you see right now. So that's gonna be I think that's gonna be a really good show. I'm gonna write down some key points and stuff too, so we can have some things to talk about when we speak on that. Because when it comes to our community, there's a lot of stuff to break down. But you guys just sit and think about all the bad advice you got down in the hood. You know, and we look at certain situations and we be like, we need more 2-parent homes. No, we need to start encouraging people to start being the best version of themselves that they can be so they can have something good to give to their children when they have them. Let's not just encourage two people to be together and have kids, because if they're two people with ill character and no morals, they're going to raise children that's going to be the same all throughout our community. So let's encourage people to be better people. I feel like that's what I do. Because I'm going to honestly say this, and I'm about to share my Facebook because I wanted to go over this situation. When I was talking to a brother earlier, I think his name was Isaiah, one of my Facebook friends. And we were talking about, well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to get that off the screen. Okay, I'm going to show y'all what I was talking about yesterday. Oh, yeah, and this is my name right here. This Katie Austin. Y'all see I got the red shirt on. Y'all see my new haircut? I'm going to show y'all my new haircut. Hold on, let me show this picture. It is. Let's see. Okay, this is me right here. Y'all check out my new haircut. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Okay, y'all see? I ended up cutting my hair and I ended up dyeing my hair. Let's see. Welcome everyone to the chat, please. Yes, y'all make sure y'all please hit that like button, please. So yes, I was just I had ended up just cutting my hair the other day. So that's that picture. So yeah, that's how my profile look. So y'all hit me up on Katie Austin over on Facebook. And I'm gonna go here. Oh my goodness, and I'm gonna show y'all something else. I can't wait till we talk about the thing about the bad advice we got in the community, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to that. Okay, so initially this was the post I ended up posting, and I said the lyrics to this song "Don't Be Afraid" in 1991. It came close showing details on how Aaron Hall speaks in his rapping about graping a girl and taking her virginity. So let me break down, just in case y'all did see it yesterday when I did the video. I'm gonna break down what these lyrics say. Oh, we gotta start sassy cut. All right, mama. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. Girl, yeah, with short hair though, it'd be good for you to wear the makeup and the earrings and stuff like that. Girl, yeah, this evening when I do the video talking about the community, I'm going to show face so y'all can see my short haircut. But when a girl has short hair, she got to enhance all the other feminine parts of herself, because, everybody always say a woman's femininity is shown in her hair and her crown. But when you take your crown off and you start over, you got to make the other feminine side pop a little more. So I'm going to have my makeup on. Y'all honestly tell me what you think when I come on. I'm going to fix up, put on some earrings so y'all can see my new cut and my new look. But when, oh, yeah. Okay, here it is right here. And I'm going to break down what I mean at the end. I'm not going to go in and tell you where my stance said. And it's just breaking down. I think this argument, I wouldn't say an argument. I would more say a debate. I'm going to say a debate. So I'm going to say when you're having a debate talking about women lyrics, women like a Sexy Red, a Suki Hana, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, all them female, the hot rappers, when you're talking about nasty lyrics. And as y'all notice, I started from the bottom and worked my way to the top. Hey, that sounds like a little song or something. Yeah, I started my way from the bottom and worked my way up to the top when I was going down that list of the female rappers. So Nicki Minaj, she top tier. She at the top. Nicki Minaj say a few nasty things here and there, but she just not a nasty gutter rapper. Not to me, she's not. I wouldn't compare Nicki Minaj lyrics to a Kaya or a Sexy Red or Suki Han. Kaya said my neck, my back, and Megan, she the one I always talk about how she gonna drop it low and pop like ain't nobody ever seen a pop before. Like she talking about how she can twerk. Ice Spice talking about how bad she is, how all her friends bad. You got Gorilla talking about how she like to smoke blunts and, you know, she like to wear wigs and she still rap hard. You know, she a tomboy, but she want a man. And a lot of these female rappers, they a trip. But I'm going to say, man, Nicki Minaj, she got the flow and she be talking about some stuff. And it be on some real gangster, sexy type of vibe. I just like it. I like it. But when you talking about all these female rappers in the lyrics that they talk, you have to also compare it to the things that the men say. And I'm going to show you an example here when we get into the lyrics of Aaron Hall's Don't Be Afraid. So this song was written back in 91. And I'm going to read this off to y'all, just in case you didn't see my video. I really, really broke it down in the video. Okay, let me get it a little closer so I can see. Okay, so don't you know when he did this song, he came in doing the God's prayer, you know, as I lay me down to sleep, I pray to the Lord my soul to keep. He did that prayer at the beginning of this song. Okay, so he was like, don't be afraid, girl. When I lay you down tonight and I squeeze and hold you tight, everything will be all right. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, baby. When you start to stretch and moan and your problems are long gone, let it happen right now. Don't be afraid, girl. Now I have you all to myself. You can put all the other guys on the shelf. Now stop and pause right there. He letting you know you can put all them other guys up because his ping is massive. He has girth and he has length. That's what he's trying to say. No need to run, no need to hide. All of the doors are locked, baby, and I have you inside. You can yell and you can hit me. It just makes me horny. Ain't nothing but love. It ain't nothing but a love thing, baby, between me and you. So just give in, baby. Don't worry about a thing. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Girl, don't be afraid. So those are his lyrics. Those are his lyrics and don't be afraid. What does that sound like to you? Because it sounded creepy to me. I don't know. It sounded a bit creepy. But we have this. And I'm going to find this. Just 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. So I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to read this. And then I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know where I'm coming from after I read these lyrics. I want y'all to listen to this real carefully. And I'm going to show you the double standard. Let's see. Take Keith. F these ends up. I'm out of town. I'm thugging with my rounds. My pink. My tootie hole brown. what it is. I'm looking for the O's. Quit playing, nigga. Come suck a toes. Pound Town. Just left Pound Town. Where my end, he just took a damn. Yeah, that end. Oh my God, this is so disgusting. I can't even rap it. Okay. But I am pretty sure you guys get my point. I'm pretty sure you get my point. Because listening to Aaron Hall's 1991, Don't Be Afraid, he crawled so people like a Sexy Red can walk. He crawled so R. Kelly can walk. Aaron Hall started it all. And people don't want to say, people don't want to admit men push the culture in our community, but women advertise it. Look at them two different words. The man pushes it and the woman advertises it. So when you see this ratchet type of culture, it's because a man pushed it. Not trying to come down on the man or anything like that, but men pushed our culture and us women advertise it. Because when you push, you got to say things, you got to do things. You got to do that. You know, as I can remember, I had brought Kaya's CD, My Neck, My Back. I bought that CD probably a few times, at least 3 times, because somebody will steal it from me and I just go out and buy another one. Let's see. Imagine what rap would be in 10, 20 years from now. Oh my God. Girl, I be thinking that too. I be thinking like, dang, we got a culture that's speaking like this already. So what is it gonna be like when my sons become, let's see. Okay, so where is this music gonna be at when I start having grandkids? I always think like that. Yeah, it is. It's a scary thought. It's a real scary thought because, like I said, you just listen to the Aaron Hall lyrics. That was in 1991. Now the Sexy Red stuff, I couldn't even just finish that because I'm like, it's too many bad words in here. I gotta cover up these words because YouTube don't like for you to say certain things. So I gotta censor myself when I say certain things. I couldn't even finish. I couldn't even finish that song. Just think of the spirit. Let's see. Just think of the spirit that was on her when she was actually rapping it. Let's see. And I can't sing stuff like that. And then for him to make that song talk about you can hit me, it'll just make me horny. Like, what the heck? This guy is sick. This guy sick. And yeah, I just look at it like this is insane. So yeah, I gotta do a few little things and take care of the business. I say I'm gonna be back here going live maybe around 3:30. I would say y'all make sure y'all connect at 3:30 today. Y'all make sure y'all share this to y'all Facebook. Go and hit me up on Facebook. Let me share screen one more time so y'all don't forget where to follow me at. I talk about some future topics and just some little things you can see how Katie Talk doing in her regular life. Oh yeah, you guys do not want to miss out on Super Bowl because on Super Bowl Sunday I stay right up the street where the Super Bowl gonna be, where Usher performing it, where the Super Bowl at 2024. So I stay up the street from there. So I'm gonna be filming. I'm gonna be somewhere outside the parking lot, somewhere across the street, but I'm gonna be filming. So yeah, you don't want to miss that. I do not have enough money to get into the Super Bowl, okay? I need some donations for that. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I ain't got enough money to go. So I got enough money to be outside. And I be hearing people talking about, oh, that's a whole ritual. Oh, And I'm like, look, can't none of us afford to get in the ritual. Like, so if I can't afford to get in, I'm not going to talk bad about it. I mean, I think tickets probably starting at $1,500 for the Super Bowl. So, no, I cannot afford that. So, anybody that's coming out that Super Bowl stadium got some money, or they know somebody that got some money. So, yeah, they got some money if they over there. But oh yeah, make sure you subscribe to me so you can see me from outside. You're gonna be like, wow, I know a girl on YouTube that went there. Share the video out like, oh, this right outside. Yes. Oh yeah. So most definitely thank y'all for tuning in. And I will be back at 3:30 today, and we will be talking about the bad advice that we got in our communities growing up made us the people who we are today. Okay, so you guys make sure you come on back. And I'm signing out. Katie Talk 101.